Hi there, welcome back. My name is Chris. In this channel we do a little watercolor as well as other media. So for today I thought I would talk about the Paul Rubens student grade watercolors. I saw this set on Amazon and they had a great deal. I think it was $18 and then with the 50% off coupon it was down to like $9. So I couldn't pass it. This set comes with 18 colors. They're all 5 millimeters, but they are so nice. I really like the quality, especially for the price. Now, one thing I really like about Paul Rubens is the presentation. If you look at the box, the box is very sturdy, very nicely made, and then they add the little touch of this little cloth with the Paul Rubens logo in it. So I think, like I said, for the price and for the presentation and for the colors, you get actually a great deal. Now, I have reviewed on my channel before the professional line, this little palette over here, and I really love this palette, especially when I go outside and I paint. It's really portable, really nice, and the quality is amazing. Like I said, the Paul Rubens prices are very affordable for the quality that you get. And oh, one other thing. So you can find Paul Rubens on Amazon, and like I said, a lot of the times that I've seen them, they have coupons and discounts. So they're already affordable, but they're even cheaper when you apply those coupons. So if you're looking at this set, I would recommend, oops, my trash can fell. Sorry about that. So like I said, if you're looking at this set, I would recommend you wait for a sale. If they don't have any sales or coupons, just wait a little bit, because chances are you're going to find a sale or a coupon on this product on Amazon, and it's going to be significantly cheaper. Now, you get 18 colors, like I said. I have them swatched in here. And as you can see, they are very pigmented and they're very nice. Now, this paper is 100% cotton. It is by Strathmore. So I really like to do my swatches on 100% cotton, because that way I'm really giving the paints a chance by seeing how they will behave on professional paper. So as you can see, the swatches are pretty nice. Most of the pigments are transparent, for the exception of yellow ochre, permanent lemon yellow, which other one? The permanent red. But they're not very opaque. I would say they're semi-opaque. Now, there are some pigment or like color combinations. Like, for example, this permanent blue violet is PB19 and PB29. I don't know why they just wouldn't use PB19 for it. There's another one. Oh, let me see. The sepia, well, sap green, also yellow deep. They made a mixture. Vermilion and the permanent red light. No, permanent red light is just one pigment, but like vermilion, they did 2 pigments. So let me see. So 9 out of the 18 colors are going to be a mixture of 2 pigments, and the other 9 are going to be just a single pigment. So if that's going to be a deal breaker for you, then it's probably not going to be the set for you. But like I said, this is student grade. They advertise this as student grade. And the reason why student grade is cheaper than professional grade, oh my god, excuse me, this is my cat. Oh my god, Clay. She's just being so naughty today. So the reason why student grade is significantly cheaper than professional grade is because they give you less pigment and more filler, more binder. However, I still think that the Paul Rubens student grade set is a great option for beginners. I would definitely recommend it, given how they swatch and how they work. I actually done 2 paintings using this set. Let me show it to you. Okay, so we have this one. This is done on Artist 100% cotton watercolor paper, and as you can see, the colors blend really nicely. I was able to do really great mixes with them. They were also flowing really good when I did a lot of the wet and wet, and they have a really nice pigmentation and they're really easy to work with. Now let me show you the other. Now I have this. Now this is actually the second chance I've been recording this video. The first time I did it, my audio wasn't on, my microphone was not on, so you can't hear anything. And then I actually did this painting, but I put it on time lapse, where it goes really fast, and it just turned to like a couple seconds, so I couldn't really use the footage. But I also use the Paul Rubens. I like to do a lot of portraits, so I wanted to see how the colors would work for portraits, and I'm actually very impressed. I was able to get the skin tone using Gamboge, Permanent Red Light, and Ultramarine Deep. And like I said, they were really easy to mix. They were really easy to work with. I'm gonna say it again. They are very good for beginners. If you are thinking about watercolor and you want to get an affordable quality set, I would definitely recommend the Paul Rubens the student grade set. That being said, this is only available on Amazon. So if you don't have an Amazon account or you don't want to shop on Amazon, then it will be really hard for you to be able to get a hold of them. So these are the two drawings that I've done. Now, because I love this set so much, this is one of my favorite sets, I decided to do a comparison between the professional line and the student grade line. So I actually took the time to do some swatches and comparisons, so I could tell you a little bit more about the quality compared to the professional line. Now, here on the left, you're gonna have the student grade pigments that you get on your set, and then on the right, you're gonna have the pigments that you get on this Paul Rubens, the professional line. And I actually set up my palette like this. I forgot to show it to you, but this is the way I set up the palette. So this palette right here, I bought it on Daiso. I think it was like $150. Yeah, $150. And it's really well made. I really like it. I want to go back to Daiso and get another palette. So this is the way I set up my palette. I always like to do swatches and make sure I label the colors in my swatch card as well as on the palette, so I know exactly which color they are. I'm a very big advocate for always swatching your palettes and your colors. So this is the way I set it up. Now there were a couple colors that when I was squeezing them into the palette, there was separation between the binder and the pigment, but it wasn't a big deal. All I did was get a toothpick and kind of mix it in. Well, and as you can see, there's no cracking, which is good. Now, for the comparison colors, I have Permanent Yellow, Lemon for the student grade, and then for the professional grade, I have Permanent Lemon Yellow. Now, they use different pigments. For the student grade, you get pigment PY184 and then PY3. What I'm going to tell you right now, when I was doing these comparisons, there is a difference in quality between the student grade and the professional grade. There's no doubt about that. When I was watching the professional grade, there's just more pigment coming out of it. You get, right off the bat, you get more color. Whereas with the student grade, it's not bad. I'm not saying that you don't get that punch up color, but you would definitely see that you don't get the same as a professional grade. However, I keep going back to the price. Based on the price, and if you're a beginner, and if you want to invest on a good quality set for an affordable price, I would definitely recommend the Paul Rubens student grade set. Because just look at this. So, like I said, this is the yellow. You could definitely see in the yellow that the professional line is more vibrant. And like in the reds, they're obviously not the same color. I tried to do a comparison as much as I could, but I mean, you could definitely see, like I said, that on the professional line, there's that more of a vibrancy than there is on the student grade. But at the same time, you could still see that there's a good quality on the student grade. Now, like I had mentioned before, you're going to get 18 colors. I think the selection of the colors is very nice. Yeah, if there was one thing I would change, I would definitely add one more earth tone to it. And I'm very glad that they didn't include white. Personally, I don't really use white in watercolor. Sometimes it's a little bit of a turnoff when I see when I see they include a white on a palette, because that spot could be used for another color that could be more useful. That is my personal preference. Now, for your colors, you do get a cool and a warm of each primary, which is actually very good. You would definitely they have another set, I believe, of 24 or 36. I'm not sure. But if you're a beginner, I would recommend you stick to the 18 color set, just because sometimes when you have more options, it will be really hard for you to pick your color, or it will limit you to learn color mixing and color theory. So if you like the review, please give the video a like, and if you haven't followed me already, I would appreciate if you follow my channel. If you have any questions, or if you have tried this set, please let me know in the comments down below. I would really love to hear your opinion about the set. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you next time.